Today we gather to kick off the official start of the construction of one of the most significant projects in our company's history and the single largest environmental investment here in Sudbury.
The project's called the Clean AER project, or AER project. This stands for Atmospheric Emissions Reduction Project. So the basis of the project really is we want to reduce both our sulfur dioxide emissions from our smelter facility, and we want to reduce our metal particulate emissions. So what we're going to do here is we're going to achieve a 70% reduction in our current emissions to date. And that's a reduction that's going to exceed the current provincial target and federal targets that we're trying to achieve. It really marks a historic beginning for not only the project, but it's another milestone in our company's history in terms of reducing sulfur dioxide emissions and giving to the community and giving to the environment. So for a lot of us that live here in Sudbury and have family and see the direct impacts, it's a very important event. Today we had, the Premier today was gracious enough to come and join us today. He recognizes the importance of the project, not only to this community but to the province and to our country. I mean, this really shows that we're leading edge in terms of mining, and we're paving the way. We're becoming a world center of excellence, and certainly we're supported by Minister Bartolucci and Minister Bradley as well too, and the Mayor, who certainly will hope to receive a lot of the benefits in the community as a result of this.
So, 1, 2, 3.
This is, again, it's the beginning. So, we're just starting construction. We mobilized some contractors. We're actually doing a removal on our converter number 8 as we speak. So the idea is that we're going to be substantially complete construction by mid-2015. So I'm really hoping that we can have another significant event to celebrate the successful completion of the project at that time.
This particular project means a lot of things. First of all, it ensures that our community will be breathing cleaner air. It ensures that as we move forward, we can be the example for the world. Mining and environmental respect and responsibility can work hand in hand.
When I first heard about this proposal, I asked myself, what's up with that? And that's a heck of a big investment in order to exceed regulatory standards. There's no legal obligation on this enterprise to pursue this project. I choose to interpret this action as a genuine desire on the part of the people of Vale to make a difference for others.
$2 billion is a huge number to get your head around. Most people have a hard time understanding how you can spend that much or what it looks like from a tangible perspective. But really, it's 32,000 meters cubed of concrete. It's over 15,000 tons of steel, which is a quarter of the steel in the Empire State's Building, and it's hundreds of kilometers of electrical cable. And that's really what you get for $2 billion. It's a huge amount of infrastructure and facilities. And to actually construct that, it's going to take, at our peak during 2013, 2014, about 1,300 workers on this site. And that's on top of the workload that we have just to maintain and sustain our current operations levels. So they're huge numbers.